Horizon 2020 yw rhaglen ymchwil ac arloesi fwyaf erioed yr Undeb Ewropeaidd, gyda bron i 80 biliwn o euro gyllid ar gael dros 7 mlynedd. Mae'n ysgogi rhagoriaeth wyddonol o radd flaenaf gan wneud darganfyddiadau anhygoel. Mae'n buddsoddi mewn atebion busnes newydd a fydd yn arwain at y gallu i gystadlu yn fyd-eang, ac mae'n dod â sefydliadau ynghyd i ddatrys yr heriau mawr sy'n wynebu ein cymdeithas. Mae pobl o bob rhan o Gymru wedi cymryd rhan lawn yn y rhaglen ac wedi manteisio arni mewn amryw o ffyrdd. Mae cynllun Marie Sklodowska-Curie yn helpu i ddenu ymchwilwyr mwyaf addawol y byd i Gymru wrth iddyn gweithio i wneud darganfyddiadau a fydd yn diffinio ei gyrfaoedd.
Hello, so I'm Dr. Rachel Adams. I'm a lecturer in biomedical sciences at Cardiff Metropolitan University. I've been involved in work with the Research Executive Agency of the European Commission for quite a while, working as an evaluator. The Marie Curie Fellows scheme that I've been working with is a fantastic scheme that actually allows researchers to move to, in our case, Wales, from anywhere in Europe, and in fact anywhere from in the world. So it's a fantastic opportunity for us in Wales to actually recruit outstanding researchers from throughout the world. As an evaluator, when I evaluate these proposals, the quality of the fellows is really very high. The type of people who are applying for the fellowships are people who are at the top of their game in terms of research. They're quite ambitious to move around the world to build their networks and to actually launch their research career. One of the big advantages of the Marie Curie Fellowships is it's what we call bottom-up, so it's excellent from bottom-up, so that we can decide our own research priorities in Wales and then attract the fellows in and apply for funding with those fellows. So for the institutions in Wales, it's a really useful way to actually get some really good talent coming in from across the world. They really are a very useful scheme for Wales and Wales's institutions to exploit. So there are other advantages to the fellowships as well, is that they're very good at actually starting to build networks, because if we are in Wales going to apply for some of the bigger European grants where you have huge consortia, a fellowship is a very good way to actually start to build those networks. Because if you actually bring a fellow in from another European country, they will already have colleagues in the rest of Europe who you can start to bring on board to some of your consortia. The fellows themselves are often bring with them quite good international networks. So it's not just expertise. We can actually find that if we use the fellowship effectively, we could actually start to build more integrated European networks in Wales, so that we can actually then use that as a platform to apply for bigger grants with our big European consortia.
So my project is about big data, and I'm working on big data pre-processing in certain and imprecise contexts. Marie Curie is very competitive, and indeed it opens the gate to several further activity that we can do, like several new collaborations, so new contacts, enlarging the research network indeed, and so having several publications with some other people who are working on different domains. So having the prestigious Marie Curie opens certainly the gates to several other chances, several other doors that are going to be open to any fellow who has such prestigious fellowship.
Ar raglen Horizon 2020, mae gwyddonwyr a busnesau Cymru yn cydweithio ar draws amryw wledydd, gan gynnwys aelod wladwriaethau'r Undeb Ewropeaidd, gwledydd cysylltiedig a gwledydd eraill. Mae Horizon 2020 wedi cryfhau perthnasau pwysig gyda sefydliadau Cymru a phrif rhanbarthau Ewrop, gyda bron 3,000 o gysylltiadau cydweithredol rhyngwladol ledled 70 o wledydd.
My name is Samuel Bigot. I'm a senior lecturer at Cardiff University at the Cardiff School of Engineering. I belong to the High Value Manufacturing Research Group, and I work in additive manufacturing and artificial intelligence. Manual project is focusing on additive manufacturing, metal additive manufacturing, combined with artificial intelligence. We're going to look at the process from design through simulation to quality control. And ultimately, with the optimization we aim to provide, we hope to enable the development of a wide range of products in the aerospace sector, in the medical sector. And for that, we have end-user partners that are providing specific innovative products that we're going to look at and try to enhance.
Keyoptic is part of a larger suite of companies called Accelitas Technologies. Keyoptic sent us to the site here. We do very high value, technically complex optical modules and products for defence and aerospace applications. In this project, Keyoptic is acting as the end user, so we're making sure that the project meets industry's needs. So we will be specifying the pilot line itself, what sort of materials we're interested in, what sort of finishes, and we will be evaluating the performance of the pilot line and the outputs itself.
So in this project, the role of Cardiff University is quite exciting for me. It allows us to bring artificial intelligence techniques to analyze the vast amount of data that will be collected throughout the manufacturing chain.
The primary benefit to Keyoptic will be advancing our capability in this novel new technology, but participation in the project yields other benefits as well. First one being that the consortium will generate a wealth of information about metal additive manufacturing, and that will be openly shared between all the consortium members. But in addition to that, just forming the network itself, I mean, from experience we've found that these technical networks are invaluable in helping us to address future issues that might occur, but also opening new opportunities to us. These are complex issues we're trying to resolve, so no organisation on their own has the technical capability to do that. So the consortium brings together a very, very diverse range of capabilities, industrial and academic partners.
Another key interest for us to participate in this project is to sustain and increase our research capacity by bringing researchers in Wales, but also to increase the visibility of our research activities and overall of the university research activity in these key areas.
The Horizon 2020 funding has been extremely important to this project. Many projects would fail to get initiated because of the technical and financial risks that are often involved for individual organisations. If a large proportion of that funding is coming from an external source, it can make the projects much more palatable to the internal stakeholders within the companies.
I would definitely recommend people to get involved in Horizon 2020 proposal, both for research centres and local Welsh companies, because it gives us the opportunity to have direct links with a wide range of expertise in Europe, industrial experts and research experts.
My reflections on the work that we've carried out so far is don't be afraid to be too ambitious. Horizon 2020 funding is significant and it can make a real difference to the performance of your organisations.
Mewn sawl achos, mae cyllid rhanbarthol yr Undeb Ewropeaidd wedi bod yn werthfawr i helpu Cymru i greu'r seilwaith, y tîmau gwyddonol a'r busnesau i fod yn gystadleuol.
I'm Adam Shelton. I'm a senior scientist based at the Biocomposite Centre at Bangor University. The Biocomposite Centre has 30 years experience in this area of sort of collaborative research. We have a strong interest in anything that's bio-based and can act as a potential replacement for things that are traditionally been made from fossil fuel sources. So the project we're involved in is called Pro-Enrich, and this is funded through the Bio-Based Industries Joint Undertaking Research and Innovation Action. So it's a partnership between 16 partners across 7 EU member states, and we're looking at ways to add value to waste materials which are generated in high volumes across the EU. So things like rapeseed, citrus and tomato residues, and we're looking to convert those into a range of added value applications. There have been a number of benefits in terms of participating in this Horizon 2020 project. As I said, we're an industry-facing unit. We have extensive links with industry across Wales, the UK and into Europe, and we're always looking for ways to extend and improve and consolidate those networks. So the Pro-Enrich project has been a really good opportunity for us to do that. European funding has always been a really important part of our funding blend, and again the BBI-JU project is a really high profile project for us, and it shows a clear link with industrial research taking place at Bangor University and a way to link in with industry across Europe, but specifically for us working with a regionally important company in North East Wales, which is Tate & Lyle. So the Beacon programmes have been a really important initiative which the Biocomposite Centre and Bangor University has been involved in, which is funded through the European Regional Development Fund and supported by Welsh Government. So that's a £32 million project that's been running since 2010, and it's a partnership between Aberystwyth, Swansea and Bangor Universities. Again, the key focus there is linking in with SMEs across the convergence regions to try and help them reduce their dependence on materials that are conventionally produced from fossil fuels. So that ERDF funded project's been really important to us regionally in Wales. Within that process, Score Cymru funding has been really important for us because it enables us to attend networking events in Europe and project consortium building meetings. Without that travel funding, it's really difficult to, or it can be problematic to move across Europe. So the Score funding has helped us build that bridge between ERDF funded projects in Wales and building capacity through getting involved in Horizon 2020 projects. We're only 12 months into what's a 3-year programme, but we can also already see some really interesting results and some really good opportunities to exploit these results through the industrial partners we're working with. So it's been a really positive experience, and again it would only have been possible, I think, with Score funding to help facilitate that travel, but more importantly access to ERDF funding, which has not only allowed us to build capacity through purchase of bespoke equipment which we can use in these projects, but also it allows us to recruit specialist staff and skill sets which we wouldn't normally have access to.
Mae'r Undeb Ewropeaidd yn fwy uchelgeisiol byth yn ei gynnig ar gyfer yr olynydd i Horizon 2020, sef Horizon Europe, sy'n bwriadu ceisio buddsoddi mwy mewn ffyrdd newydd i greu ffyniant parhaus ar gallu gystadlu yn fyd eang. Mae cyfleoedd gwych i gysylltu rhaglenni rhanbarthol, cenedlaethol a rhyngwladol, ond i wneud hyn mae'n hanfodol bod Cymru yn cael y rhyddid a'r cyllid i barhau i cefnogi ein hymchwilwyr a'n harloeswyr. Mae Cymru yn wlad allblyg sy'n masnachu yn fyd eang ac wedi denu buddsoddiadau o bob rhan o'r byd. Mae ein prifysgolion a'n harloeswyr yn gweithio gyda phartneriaid ledled Ewrop a thu hwnt. Rydym yn edrych ymlaen at barhau i gydweithio ar raddfa fwy fyth wrth i ni geisio sicrhau bod Cymru ac yn yr un modd y Deyrnas Unedig ac Ewrop yng ngeiriau ein strategaeth genedlaethol yn ffyniannus a diogel, yn iach ac egnïol, yn uchelgeisiol ac yn dysgu, ac yn unedig a chysylltiedig.